Hi. Well, I think that we're going to try to do some try-ons. Let's see how I can do this camera thing. This is the little shirt that I had the other day, that I hauled the other day. And I don't know if we're going to get to see the whole thing. Maybe so. I don't know. I'm way far away. I can't tell if you're seeing it or not. This is the little shirt that I hauled the other day. It has big sleeves. I love it. I don't know what you'd call them, what kind of sleeves, but maybe bell. I don't know. But, you know, it has the elastic right under the bust line, and it's really full. So it doesn't have to be long to be that flattering look that you want, or that I want. Anyway, I'll put the details in the video so you'll be able to see where you can get it. Okay, this blouse is from a haul from a while ago. I know that it's taken a while to get these done. I'm sorry, but you'll have your links and you'll know where to go to get them. This blouse is so pretty. It's really a soft t-shirt material. It has the peekaboo sleeves. I think they're really kind of pretty. They got a little bit of a V-neck. This is a very soft, it's polyester and spandex. And it fits great. It feels good. It's a very comfortable shirt. Comes down about mid-hip. And you know, it just has the sleeves like you like them. I like them. They're longer. I think it's kind of pretty. Okay, this is another really pretty blouse, I think. It is polyester. It has the raglan sleeves and a cuff, so there's some detail there. Cuff on both sides. Well, I guess there would be a cuff on both sides, huh? The shirt is a little bit smaller, on the smaller side, but it still fits okay. Goes down below the rear. I love the colors, don't you? There's just all kinds of pretty colors. There's teal and orange and red and yellow and black. It'll go with just about anything. I'm wearing a pair of bell bottoms. But you know, you can wear this with black slacks or a skirt. It would be beautiful. This blouse is so pretty. It's kind of a cream color with the rose colors in it and greens. It's a long top. It goes way down here. I can't even tell if you see me. I suppose that you do. It's nice and roomy. It's nice in the back. This is 100% polyester. It has a little keyhole opening at the top. I think it's called a keyhole. But it's got some detail and it's really pretty. It's got a V-neck, but you don't have to wear a camisole with it. It's not that low. And it's got long sleeves. The only thing I'd change about this is elastic, but I've talked to you about that before. I like to be able to pull my sleeves up. But you could roll these sleeves. They're easy to roll. Oh, there we go. A couple more. Okay. Remember not too long ago, I hauled a dress in this pattern, and I really like it a lot, the pattern. Had I noticed that it was the same, I may not have gotten it, and I don't mind having two things the same pattern. They're very pretty. This blouse is a high rise. Wear lots of jewelry with it if you want to. It goes down in the back, about mid-hip. It has nice generous sleeves. Elastic, yay! I like it. And it is polyester. It's the real light polyester, the flowy fabric. And you know, all the shirts that I tried on today have that flowy feel. Okay, this is number last. There weren't a whole lot of tops to try on, but that's not to say there aren't going to be more. Oh, there are going to be more. Anyway, this is another one that has really pretty colors, I think. There's green and orange and yellow and beige. I wouldn't even know what to say the background is. I think it's just equally distributed. This has the raglan type sleeves. It's not quite as long as I'd like them. But you know, in the summertime, it's going to be fine and I won't care. Comes down about halfway on your rear, on my rear. The colors are pretty. It has a round neck. It does, doesn't it? It's a round neck, yeah. And it's polyester. Okay, I'm gonna go in and start working on the craft room now. Bye. Good morning. It's Denise, and we are in my bathroom. I just closed the door and I saw something that one of my granddaughters had put in here, and I wanted to share it with you. Let's see. Can you see that? We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And she drew a tree. I believe this was Josie that did this. I'm not a door closer, so I just saw that now. She is such a delight. I had told you that I would like to share with you what I do with my wigs. I know I'm cutting the top of my head off right now, but it's going to be more than that when I do the wigs. But what I wanted to show you, now I do have a curly one that I'm going to cut, but I'm not doing that right now. I have two sisters to this one, and I'll show you what I do with them before I wash them. And I just wash them in cold water. But what I do, oh, come on down here, is I take, now this brush is a Temu brush. They're cheap, inexpensive brushes. They're $1 and something a piece. Sometimes you can get them for $1.15. Sometimes they're $1.59. But they're really, really reasonable. And they're wonderful for wigs. So I will post the link for this hairbrush. Now what I do is I go through and brush. I carefully brush, but I do brush to make sure that there are no tangles. I've learned since I've had them, I used to put hairspray in these things and stuff like that. I don't do that anymore. I suppose if I went to Sally's or another beauty supply place, I could get hairspray for wigs, but I would suggest you not using regular hairspray on your wigs. I've been really, really pleased with these. I can post the link for these as well. And I will. And you know, you're going to get a little bit of color variation. I've found that, now this is the first one I bought. And this is a little bit fuller. And I think this is the second one I bought. But you can see the color variation. It's not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I think this one that I'm wearing right now has more white in it. This one is a fuller wig. And this is the one I abused the most before I knew what I was doing. Not that I don't really know what I'm doing now, but I'm using common sense. And I did look at another video with a gal that had wigs, and she had a whole boatload of them, so I suspect that she's figured out how to work with them. I wanted to tell you, if you decide to get a wig, the wig caps are, I think they're those that don't look like this, but this is basically what the inside looks like. Now, I'm going to leave you here, sort of, half my head. Anyway, on the inside, you're going to find, and I think they're probably all the same as far as adjusting. There are elastic bands on the back, on either side, and they have little hooks on them. See? And you draw that across and hook it to one of the cross pieces, or the up and down the vertical pieces, like right here. And this is to make the wig cap smaller, to fit you better. Not everybody's head is the same size. So this gives you an opportunity to have one that's more custom to you. So when you have it like that, then you can turn it over and put it on. And if it's not right, you can take it off and try again. But there are several different positions that you can put it in. So there's this one. Now what I use for shampoo, I use this product. It's a good product, and it has conditioner in it. I know the gal that did the video that I watched about wigs, she used a conditioner, and I don't use an alternative conditioner, or a different conditioner. There's something else that I use too, and I kind of like the result. Oh shoot. Is Dove body wash. I love the smell of it, and it leaves like a conditioner feel to the wig. The one that I got first, that's the fuller wig, sometimes I'll use that on there. I wash with cold water. And you know, I wash my wigs, if I wear a wig for a week, I wash it like I would my normal head, because it smells like head. And it does gather dust and stuff from your environment. You just put it in the water. Hold on. Oh, now my hands are wet and I can't twist the... I'm going to dry my hands and try to adjust this tripod a little. Well, I'm going to have to get some help with that. But for now, we can just look at it like this if it's all right with you. It's immersed in water. I have enough water in here to immerse the wig. And I'll hold this up so you can kind of see how much shampoo I use. I'm kind of generous with it. And you swish it. You don't scrub it. You swish it. I've always been really impressed with how much the water changes color. I don't know if it's from the wig cap or if it's because of the dirt. I hate to think that I wear that much dirt. Now, I've never done 2 at a time, so what I'm going to do here is set this one aside and use the same water for this one. And I put them in upside down, but I'm very careful, and I'm very careful to wash the wig cap also, because that's what kind of retains any kind of a body smell. And you want to have a pretty freshly washed scent to your hair, in case you have anybody getting that close. Now, can you see the water? It's not clear. It's kind of a brownish. And these wigs have not been worn that much. I'll let the water out. And everything is done with cold water. You're going to see my faucet needs to be changed. I don't have a way to get in there and get the stuff out of the top of it. And it gets little rocks and stuff in it. I'm not sure how to fix it, so it sprays everywhere. Be sure and get all of the soap out. And I would say never ever scrub or tax your wigs, and don't brush them when they're wet. At least that's what I do. You know, maybe other people do it differently, but I found that what I've learned and what I do works pretty well. So now you have little, like, wet animals. Now what you do is you take them over to the bathtub. Whoops, you're way over there. And you shake them out 3 times. You take it by the underside and 1, 2, 3, and hang it by the back, upside down. And we'll do the same with the other one. And surprisingly, they'll be ready in the morning. I don't need to wear 2 of them, but they'll both be done. 2, 3. And I happen to have I haven't put my Temu stuff up in here yet on this side, but there are Temu hooks and things that would really be handy in the shower. I've done a lot with Temu in here, but I'm not quite done. So I have my wigs hanging there. I can't see what you're seeing, so I hope that you do see them. When they're done, I'll show you what I do, but when they're done, you shake them out really well and brush them really well, and then shake them out really well, and you can put them on, and they've got lots of body. I found that with my wigs, that the best thing for me to do is to try to style them the way that they were made. And this particular wig was made with a style that I really like. and that I've worn before, so it's pretty easy. I know that you can style wigs. I've done it before. These particular wigs, you can curl. You can use curling irons, not real hot, like a hot iron. Don't use a hot iron on them, but they are heat resistant. I found for myself that it's a lot easier just to stick with kind of the way the wig was made. Now, I had talked to you before about towel racks, and I don't remember. I know that I filmed it, but I don't know that I gave it to you. As long as we're in here. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and take you off of here. These are the towel racks. Remember when I said I was going to put one upside down and then the other one and use the plants? And this is kind of the end result. My walls are going to get painted, so they'll be remounted. I know this one is kind of off kilter, the second one up, the one that's upside down. So I'll be able to put that one back up straight. But that kind of gives you an idea of what I did in here. You know, I guess I could have turned that camera around, huh? Let's see what that does. Yeah, I could have done that and shown you that way, and that way I could see what I was showing you. Cool. There we go. There's my shower curtain. You know, I've thought about this, and I thought, you know, it's still winter time, and this shower curtain isn't so Christmassy that I couldn't just have it for winter. What do you think? It's pretty cute. I had rugs in here too, and my sweet little pup. So it's not something that, oh, I guess I need to do it this way. It's not something that is going to be really conducive to being on the floor. I'm going to do it anyway, but right now they're on the dryer drying. I don't put them in the dryer in case you get anything like that. I wouldn't put them in the dryer, the little rugs. Anyhow, next up, I'm going to be getting into the craft room, and you're going to get to see the pit. So I'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay. Ta-da! Pretty bad, huh? Well, I'm not sure how much I'll get done, but I wanted to, I better close this door because Peyton's still asleep. It's pretty early. Hold on. I have my little helpers in here. I don't know how much help they're going to be. They tend to knock things down as I put them away. I've had to completely reconfigure this room because it was my granddaughter's room. I had 3 other grandkids that I had for 3.5 years, and this was her room. And, you know, just making it something other than Raylan's room has been both emotional and tedious for me. And I really feel like what I'm doing is important. I've got about a bazillion little tiny things, and I'm trying to sort them out, and I'll take you on this journey as much as I can. I don't know. I have tubs over in the corner over there, and I have one with Christmas stuff in it. So these things I'm going to put away. So right now what I'm going to do is just set them on this side of the table. If you weren't here with me, I'd just take them over there, but I wind up away from the camera more than I'm in the camera. So these are all the pretties that I use to fix the oh goodness, the jewelry boxes for the girls. I have more of these little containers from Temu. You know, during the day, what I do, when I find stuff in the house that I need to put in the craft room, it all just gets dumped, and the kids do the same thing. And then there are the cats. Did anybody, I don't think I have anybody in here with me. That's amazing. Now, I don't know about you, but kind of what I do, I have a trash can here. I'll put similar things in a basket. Like this is one of those doodads that hangs up and you put plastic bags in it. I'm not going to use this. I already have one, so I'm going to put this in a pile for giveaway. I'll get the rest of these tubs out. And then I'll have a bag to use. Wait a minute, I have another bag to use. Oops, there goes my drink. This is terrible. This just absolutely drives me nuts, but I do know that it will get better. I just got to do it. And I have done a lot. If you would have seen this before, you would have gone, oh, that'll never happen. But it does. This is contact paper. And for now, I'm going to put it on the shelf right here because I don't necessarily have a place for it. This is trash. A shell. I found these at Habitat. And they'll be fun to use. What I found was these candle holders. And then these little jelly jars. And they fit right in the jelly jars. So I'm going to decorate the jelly jars. And then there'll be a place for a candle. And I have 3 of them. I might have more, but right now I just have 3. I do have more. Here's one. I like jars a lot. They're fun to play with. Now I'm showing you stuff rather than doing my work. I need to stop that. I think I have room on this shelf over here. I really have no room at all. I need to really think about what I'm going to do with the dolls and where I'm going to put them. I've got some glass items that I picked up that I like really well and I think can do well with crafting. What is this? Are these bags of some kind? Well, I'll have to look at these in a minute. I don't know what they are. I'm still here, just a second. I have a picture here that I laid down flat. It's a clock. And I'm setting it up so that I can use this shelf space. For these glass items. Okay. I have this, and I'm going to run it the span of the bookshelf over here. It has little clips on it. You can move them around. And I thought, you know, I'm going to get one of my curtains and put it on there so that the shelves are obscured and it won't be quite so chaotic in here. I don't do well with chaos. You can chuckle and say, look at that. Well, you're right. And I guess the truth be told, I let it get this way. There were other things going at the time, one of them being my health. But I don't have that excuse now. Thank you, Jesus. I am so much better than I was. So this will go on the shelf for now. I took down the Christmas door cover that I had on the shelf behind me. And I'll put that also in the Christmas bin. I have a lot of miscellaneous things to put things in, things. So I need to figure out what goes where and why. Okay, I picked up a bunch of miscellaneous thread. I'm going to put it over by the sewing machine. Oh, I do have a kitty in here. Milo's in here. Okay, these are pieces for my wax melts for envelopes. I think I have another one floating around here. I know I've got more floating around. I know I'm looking very disorganized. I need to find what I've got, what I'm working with, and each time I come in here I have to do this because I get discombobulated. Safety pins. I need a container for those. You know, I thought about doing this and I thought, you know, why would somebody want to look at your mess? And I thought, you know, maybe you guys don't have messes like this. Maybe you do. But I don't like to be embarrassed. And I think that if I'm more open, then, you know, what can I be embarrassed about? It just is what it is, and I'm doing the best I can to change it. And that's what we do with life, isn't it? We find what we do, what's a good process, and we do that. And if something else comes up that changes that viewpoint, then we can change. What's that? That's jewelry. So that goes in the bedroom. I'm going to put that over there. This is a little whirligig that I was going to give the kids. And I gave the boys two of them, and I didn't give the girls any, but they got plenty of stuff. Okay, what's in here? Oh, these are what I thought were plants, and they refunded them without me returning them. So I'm not going to throw them away. I'll figure out how to use them. This is a remote that goes in the other room. I bought that because I killed the other one. Another Temu bag. I save these and I use them. And you know, truly they've been a blessing. I've been able to do quite a bit. Ribbon. I found that, like with packing away the nativity set that I do have, that I used this year, I was able to use bags to pack them in. And they were really, really good for, you know, that cushioning value. I have a drawer full of stencils over here, so this is going to go in that drawer. These are stencils. They were the tiles. And then the alphabet. I'm putting things where they kind of go so I can take my stacks. These are fans that go on an iPhone, and I don't have an iPhone, so I'm going to give them away. Donation. Trash. Donation. It takes a lot for me to throw a piece of paper like this away. Not that I value the paper so much, but I wrap a lot of little stuff that is going in the trash. These are picture hanging things. They won't stay in here necessarily. I was thinking about what I was going to do with stuff for Christmas crafts. And I have a tub that I think I'm going to go ahead, this is thread, and put them in glitter. And then I can draw from there if I decide to do a Christmas craft, rather than keeping it out on the table. I've got toys. I opened this with my granddaughter the other day because I wasn't able to give it to her in person. It's a baby alive, and she loves it, and we'll get it to her somehow. It's so expensive to send anything. Another fan. Combs. Oh, this is what I need for my hauls, right? I'll put that right here. These are little picture frames that I got from Temu. And they're kind of miscellaneous fun things. What's in this box, this basket thing? Okay, I've got two things in here that got a lot of beads in here, but I have more beads and they're going to be too big for that. I don't remember what I did with the other beads, so for right now I guess they need to go in there. And then there's the elastic and wire for beading. More beads. I have a whole bunch of Sharpie markers. I bought these a few years ago, and honestly, they've depleted some. I don't know what happens, but I have a hard time saying no when someone asks if they can borrow them. And I'm not saying that I don't lose them too. I probably do. I try not to. I need to find something for pens. These are mirrors. I thought these would be really cool to use on something. They're not glass, so you can cut them. Maybe cut them into tiles and do an abstract. They're meant to be, what I saw them, I think on Temu, they had them in a chevron design. And that's pretty too, but I think that I'd like to use them in a different way. Safety pin, you want out? Here you go. Go. Kitty, kitty, kitty. No, wait. We're not going to switch here. Did you want out? Well, now I have one in and two in. Do you want out? Go ahead. Out. No? Okay, now we have two in. There's his beads. Safety pin. I'm really looking forward to using these. These are so pretty. Wow, you got crooked on me. You're still crooked. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm getting there. Hold on. I should have turned you off and I didn't. Sorry. Have y'all gotten your Christmas trees down and put away yet? Those of you that decorated? I see you, little kitty. Just hold on. Get down. Hi. I'm sorry if that wasn't fun, was it? Well, here we are again. These are some of my little pliers. I'm going to put them in with the pens and pencils. This is stuff that I hauled yesterday. Necklace. These threads were really a pain. I would think that when they put them in the bags, the little baggies, that the bag would be sealed. But they're very lightly sealed. It's not like they're... But look at those colors. Aren't they pretty? And they're not supposed to be duplicated at all. The warm colors. Oh, this is the one that was open. Yellows. Yeah, those look similar, but they're not the same. Pretty amazing. Look, this one's open too. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do this, but not today. I was thinking of a nail board. years ago I had one of those for my spools of thread. Or maybe that's what I'll do, I don't know. Oh, my beautiful scissors. I'm really excited about these. I'm probably going to just keep them in the box for now. I'll put them over by my sewing stuff. Are you just totally interested in what I'm doing? Huh? You know, these babies have not shown any kind of response at all to being spayed. I was so hoping that they would do fine, and they have. And I believe you can pray over your animals just like you can over your children. And I do. I don't do any kind of meditative prayer or anything like that, but I do talk to God and ask him to watch over. I talk to him all day long. All day long. Just he's a constant companion in my life. I don't know what I'd do without him. Okay, these are the bows. These are the bows. And I think they deserve a tub. And there's more thread. So, I'm going to put all this thread back in this Temu bag. Can you see him? Her? There she is. Ideally, I wouldn't be moving this thing around, but I'm kind of not in the same spot all the time, so once again. Goodness. Okay. Hi. They still had their elastic bands around their little arms where they had their anesthetic. I haven't been able to get them to be still long enough to see about taking them off. Okay, now what is this? These are mailing envelopes, I'll bet. They are. How did I get these? I have a whole slew of them. Look at. Those are all mailing envelopes. I didn't get them. Oh, look. Can you see her? She's in my bag. Oh goodness, that's how I fell last time. Hold on. I don't know why it was the tip of the chair. I think that... Okay, now these are patterns for cross stitch. They're not Temu or anything. I got them at a rummage sale. But I think they'll be fun. Let's not knock things down, okay? Please, please. You are not helpful at all. No, no. Another empty bag. Another empty bag. I may not get this whole thing done today, but I want to get enough space created so that I can do something in here. I really want to. What did I do with these guys? Oh no. These are the tops that I got. What's in here? Trash. Ew. I need to get the vacuum in here. I know it looks really bad, but it's actually pretty good considering what it was. What are you doing, huh? Here's the other whirligig that I had. Wouldn't it be neat if there was such a thing as, well, there probably is, I don't know, but I don't know. Oh, come on now. Stop. This is what I deal with. Always. Little sinkers. Okay. These are the little balls that I wanted. Oh, the cover for my phone. Understand why they can't just kind of look and say, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe this is going to fall down. But they don't. Maybe they think that, oh, it's going to fall down. Let's do it. I think that's it. That's what they do. Sure I got it. I'd really like for them not to be in here at all. I haven't found a way to do that. I love my cats, and I love being with them. It's not that I don't love being with them. They're so naughty. More tape. I may need a bigger thing for tape. Oh gosh. If I said I was overwhelmed, would you be concerned for me? Okay, here are 2 soap dishes that I got. And here is the container I got for my flower or my little bows. I had more bows too. I need to find those and put them all together. That's my goal, is to find like things and to put them together and deal with them that way. These are 2 soap dishes that I got from Temu. They're not expensive, and if they only last for a few months, I guess that's okay. But I was hoping that these suction cups would work better. They're square instead of round. And I like them because they're clear too. So these will go in the other room. Scissors. Okay, I think you probably had enough. So I'm going to turn you off for now, and I'll hard charge at this and see if I can't get it done. And then maybe we can do something in here. I'd like to. I love you all. Thanks for bearing with me. Boy, it still looks really messy behind there. It is. Well, let me get done and I'll see you after a while. I love you all. Hi. I'm holding this, so it's probably going to get shaky. I am in the family room now, and I noticed a comment, and a comment that asked about a link for the nativity scene that I showed in our community page. I posted it in the community page. I also posted it for her. And I wanted to remind you, you know, the affiliate link AFX04708 that I've asked you to hold on to, that link or that affiliate code, if you would type that into your search page before you start shopping, the pages are the same, but it just links it to us. The first thing that will come up is an affiliate page, you know, for you to join. You don't have to join or do anything. I wanted to make sure that you understood that. Just go beyond that page, and then you can start with your ordering process or your shopping process. I'm not seeing that. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what to look for. But I wanted to explain that in case there's been some confusion, that it isn't just for first-time orders, that it's for all of your orders. And if you would, that would be awesome, because then it links our shopping with this page. So I'm going to put this at the end of the compilation of videos that I did. I love you all. Bye-bye.